We go. Hello and welcome to the Blue Cheeser channel and self Alan for the channel, and my opponent here, Harley. How are you, Harley? Good evening, afternoon.
Very well, thank you.
Good. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Right. I've sent out my messages already, so I don't have to do that. Seems like everything's working this end, but Crossing, hello. Good to see you. And if you can let us know you can hear us and see us and all that kind of stuff, that would be useful, of course. Yeah, let's get on with things, shall we? We're on. Is it turn 7 now? Yeah, I think it's turn 7.
Yeah, I believe it's 7.
7. Okay. So let's zoom out a bit and see where we are here. So we've still got the gaggle of helicopters heading towards the island, and a lot of frantic air-to-air and air defence suppression stuff going on at the moment. Yeah. Oh, and I just lost connection to the server, as I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with my vassal. It keeps doing it. Hopefully it'll let me back in. It does. Yep, I'm back in. Good. Right. It was fine just before the broadcast. So as soon as the broadcast happens, it bombs out. So it's sod's law for you. Right. Okay. We're onto the old. What is it? The random events, isn't it?
Yes.
Random events. Yes.
Last time we had a NATO QRA,
We did.
so
Yeah.
Can't get much worse than that for the WP.
No.
I suppose flight in trouble. 19 would be pretty bad.
No.
And really the one I'm looking out for is 9 or 10 command confusion. It's probably pretty bad for both of us at this point.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a decent week for me last night, but last time, but still have to convert it. It's good to drive away those F-15Cs.
Yes.
It's probably necessary to win, but not sufficient. I still have, if I lose any of those MiG-23s, it's still VPs out the door.
No, true. Well, let's see how we go. So, you gonna roll?
Sure. 16. That's our third 16, I'd like to point out, and it does nothing.
Yeah, that's absolutely nothing. Yeah.
So we've had a very rarely unrandom game so far.
Yeah. Never mind. 16s seem to be rolling a lot of 16s. Anyway, right. On to jamming. You gonna get your jamming?
Let me check my plan real quick. I don't think I'm to the square yet, but the urge to do it is quite high, I have to say, at this point.
I don't know what your what your range is on that. I don't know. I haven't got the card out for the.
So the ranges for the hip are 5, 10, and 20.
5, 10, and 20.
So beyond 10, you'll just get the 1.
Yeah, 1.
Which can be halved. So you really want to get them at that 10.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. So, are you switching anything on? No. Yes.
Let me see what's our real quick. I have to bring the old plan up. There we are, and it's set for which hex? That hex, we are, alas, not there yet, so that's a no for me.
Oh, hold on, what the hell's happening here? No, something's happening. Sorry here. Sorry. My YouTube just disappeared. Oh god. Hang on. I don't know.
I still have you in the room.
Yeah, no. All that bit's working. It's just the YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. It's still going. It just disappeared out of my off my desktop. So hopefully that wasn't a bit of a glitch for everybody. Sorry about that, but I don't quite know what happened there. But yeah, The live stream screen from YouTube disappeared, but I've got it back. Right. Yes. So jamming. Yes.
Jamming. We were supposed to be in 3, 2, 1. Alas, not this turn, but next turn I think we'll finally have some of them on
Okay.
jamming.
Good. All right.
Which is almost certainly a big mistake.
Right. So then I suppose it's onto the old initiative. On the
We should have detection.
Sorry, detection.
Yes, we should have quite a decent little run through here.
Yeah, that's true. So I was just looking for the. Come on.
Oh, one of my flights is unflipped. Oh, should flip, I believe.
Yeah, we go. Right. Yeah. So detection. Sorry. Right. Do you want to go first, or I'll go first?
Sure. I flipped O. It's a helicopter, so it should have flipped last time during track.
Okay. So you know about.
Let's see with you. I'll start with 308 at the top right.
Yes.
This is a nice one. Would be a nice one to grab. It's on the deck, unfortunately, which means it's -2 on a 12, so I need a 14.
Mm-hmm.
No luck. Let's see if it's close enough to my naval EWR, which is 1266. I think that first line, the 12 for the naval EWR, is the non-deck link. I think it's probably 6 on the deck, right? That sounds about right for a naval EWR to me. Which means in your 308 is what, 9 away from TF1? So
yes.
Yeah, so I think it's out of the 1266 range on the deck, and it's definitely 10 away from my EWR. So the only other option would be L, but being on the deck, it is it's too far from L anyway. But it is a look down issue. It's a look down issue, so it's prevented. So I believe 308, unfortunately, will go undetected. Just me.
Lost again. Come on.
So moving on, that leaves buoys. Also on the deck. I'll wait for you to reconnect, just so we don't get desynced. So I need that same 14 on buoys.
I'm back.
Oh, nope, 12 won't do it. I'll also need and buoys is also on the deck, so he's not going to be.
EWR.
He might be EWR. Let's see. No, he's at 11 for my EWR, so he's just right in that regard. We have 208 then. 208 is detected. I believe that's a dummy, though.
208. Hang on.
Because 208 split from 205 last turn. I'm pretty sure that's a dummy. Maybe not, but I think so.
Yeah, hang on. Just let me check. That's correct, yeah.
We have Mr. It doesn't really matter. Mr. is also detected.
He already was.
Mr. was undetected after air combat.
That's true. Oh, right. I didn't flip him over, but you've detected him, yeah? Okay.
Oh, let's see. I do have maybe a visual chance on 308, maybe. Let me see. Is he 4 away from me?
On 308.
Yes, he is. So I should actually have a visual
possibility
chance on 308. It's going to be -2 from 4 hexes, -1 from different altitude bands. So that's -3 on the visual column, which is 13. So I need a 16 from 4 hexes. 7 will not do it, and I have no.
Did you spot boys at all?
No.
No. Okay.
Boys was not spotted, and he's out of my EWR range.
Yes. Right. Okay.
He's 8 from TF2, which is not within my ranges. My range is 1266.
Yeah.
And 844 for the lighter of the 2 light frigates. That takes us on to the wave that's just crossing
Southern Denmark, yeah.
near Schleswig.
Yeah.
So I'll go 204.
Mm-hmm.
There, that's detected.
Yep, that's just, isn't it?
206.
Hang on. Let me just sort that out. Okay.
Yeah, 204 and 206 are both detected. So if one of those is a dummy, it's going to be off.
And 206 is, yep, okay. So
Now,
108 or 482.
yeah, let's do 108. No, 402. No, and 201.
No.
Also no. So that should be everyone from me. I don't think you have any stacked chits that I missed or anything.
No. Okay.
Well, I'd love some way to detect 308, but I don't think I have one.
No. So, let me see. I've got F, I've got Popkov. Just checking. I've got Delina, I've got L, got Gromov. So Yegorov is the one I don't have. Oh, and Glasgow over Kiel. Okay, so
308 is actually in my radar range. It's merely the look down issue. From being able to use it on him, unfortunately.
Yes. Okay, so Yegorov is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're on the deck, but you're within range of EWR. So that's on a 12 minus 1 for being on the deck. Nope. And we got the standard detection, which is on 14 minus 1. So he's not spotted at all. Don't think I've got anything else to spot him. No. Okay. So Yegorov's
I think you can. Yeah.
Glasgow. So the EWR, you're on the deck, so same again. So it's a 12 with a minus 1. Yes.
The hero of the Soviet Union.
So he is spotted.
For his no shots air combat.
Yeah. And everybody else is in the sort of that big wodge of unknowns, including lots of helicopters down on your side of the border or your side of the front. Okay, so we'll start with A, who's on the deck. Hang on, where's the EWR range? Can we just put range on the deck?
Should be 10 on the deck. I think they're in, except for that straight line.
Yeah, so D, G, Q, and Y are in there. So I'll start from the bottom then, because they're in. So Y on the EWR, 12 minus 1. Nope. Q, same again. 17, yes.
So Q.
G is high, so there's no minus 1. Nope. D is minus 1. Yes. So I get D and Q, and everything else is just a standard detection. So we'll go back to Y. So it's I need a 14 with a minus 1.
There's a 1 stack of 2 here if you didn't do both of those.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. I just got Y anyway.
Okay, why is it dummy? So he's out of there.
Okay. So J, I didn't do J. J is a straight 12. Yes, I got J.
J's under, right? Yeah.
I'll have the standard detection on G, which is the 14. Yes, I got G as well.
G is a dummy.
Okay. everything else is just a standard one. So 14 minus 1. So we'll do N. No. A.
And you also, I believe, for N should be able to do an aircraft radar search from wherever this is, if applicable.
Oh, possibly. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't looked at that yet. It's anyway. Yeah. A. I'll just complete these other ones. A.
Okay.
Nope. P. Nope. B. Nope. S. Nope. O. Nope. And anybody underneath?
There's C under O.
C. Nope. Okay. Now, right, so, yeah, 205. Let's have a quick look at the old stats here. I think it's 205. Familiarise myself.
Only 11 in range, so it's
Okay.
possible.
So
It's one of those German Phantoms. You can get it without even negative detection.
11, yes. Yeah, I can. What does that mean? Let me just get the...
F-16A really has the same radar, it seems like, so, or the same radar range.
Yeah, so... Yeah, 14. Oh, is it front or front beam here?
I believe it's front, right? Front is 60 degrees.
Yeah. It's on front, so yeah.
I believe it's full front.
Yeah, so it's normal range. Yeah, so it's fine. Yes, so that is yeah, and you are on the deck though, or different altitude.
Yes.
Oh, no, not a different altitude. Are we? They're both
same altitude, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
possible that.
But -2 for
Well, no,
target on deck.
Yeah.
And that's it. So -2. Okay. 14. After all that, yes. Okay. I think that's all the detections. So on to...
I think so. Did we grab? It's already detected. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, everybody up in the north is already detected on my side. So yeah, there's nobody else to roll for. Okay. So then on to the mutant phase. We first do our initiative roll. Shall I roll it?
Yes, this is a pretty big one. I'd like it to be above 6, I think.
It's a 7.
Hey, there we go, 7.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'll roll my large pool chit here.
Yeah, you needed a 7 or more. A 6 was still me.
2 flights for me. I think I know which 2.
Probably F is going to try and do it quickly.
Yes, F will need to. F is going to have to run the gauntlet, I'm afraid. It's going to get through the spanking machine here. We'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3. I guess that will be 4. We'll do a dash for 4. Just mark my fuel real quick.
Yeah.
And so I need to get the old Gepard chart out here. It's gonna matter for the old inherent.
Oh,
There we go.
Missing my Hawk C card.
Now let's see where. So I'm gonna get it as soon as I go down to low and then spend a. Is there any disadvantage to doing that sooner rather than later? I need to do it sooner, so it's not going to apply to my bomb run, I think. So our first movement point, I guess, will drop down to low.
Okay. You may take a
And
shot there.
so, yeah, you can also take a shot with the Sam. I forgot about that. So that's really, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place with that because I want to be lower to not.
Yeah, so...
But I mean, I'm at medium anyway, and I'm not going to go up. And I guess with the Hawks, there's no low and medium difference. So I'm just not caught between a rock and a hard place, but caught against a rock. Mini rocks.
Okay, so yeah, I think we'll fire.
Yeah, could be going anywhere. He might be headed up to Naxkov to defect.
Unlikely. Come on, where are you?
Yep, to the naval facilities at Beldringe, Tunin Island.
Oh.
Which those are a target in one of the Baltic approaches missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, it's interesting because they are sort of it's a Polish strike, so it comes out of around Bergen, which is off to the right of our map.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the targets are right where we are around Maribor, and others are right up by Dints, so you don't know which one it is.
Right.
A guessing game.
Hmm. Okay, so altitude and range, we end up with a +1. It's we may as well salvo fire.
Yeah.
So it's a +2, so it's +3, and
we're looking for a 9 or above, I think.
Yeah.
Like a BVR roll, basically.
Yes. So we have a hit, possible hit. Your defense roll.
Oh, I didn't see you. You're out of the room.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
There you are. So we'll just take whatever that was. 9 or above,
14.
Doesn't matter.
Did you...
Yeah, that'll do it. So I have 2 jamming here, 2 defensive jamming.
Yeah.
And it's the kind that doesn't burn through, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's not a Hawk D, it's a Hawk C.
Seems to me vastly more common that you do not get burned through ever. Which is interesting. It sort of minimizes the burn through mechanic a little, which is kind of interesting. And then I don't think there's anything else, is there? I have LS. Same defense doesn't matter. Dash. Pretty sure no CD RWR. They just have that dinky. That dinky. It's nice, but it is nevertheless that Soviet RWR. Just let's see. B, that's right. So not COD. Just goes like that.
So yeah.
It would have been scared by that to see that P for plan or plane appear on that right north of them, right over here. Bad feeling, I reckon. Okay, so I roll, and I want it to be above, hopefully above, and +2, so above 9. No, above a 10, I guess. 13. Yep. There we go.
So that's a miss. Okay.
Yeah. So the Sam is a miss. Now we're on to the. I guess I haven't spent my point yet. But now I will. And so this will trigger the Gepard shot.
Yes.
Which will be before my bombing run, but then when I go onto my bombing run, there will be an inherent light on the Hawk that will apply to the bomb.
Yeah.
You're doing the gauntlet.
Okay, so the Gepard. So the Gepard, you're at low. So that's a 13.
Yes. I'm at low. There's Gepard at low is 12, and then there is the -2 for jamming, the -1 for force speed, and that's it. So that'll be minus.
Well, that's the damage table. I haven't hit you yet.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
so it's it's a 13,
Yeah,
13 to hit.
yes.
Anticipation.
They always do the damage tables.
Yeah, 15. I did hit you. So right, so we're on mobile AAA, as you say, defensive jamming. You're not on a bomb run yet, and your speed was 4, so it's a -1, so it's a -3. Yeah. Yeah, -3 on the mobile table. 2 dice. 13 -3 is a 10, which is just a miss. Crossing says, "What does the dummy counter represent? False radar readings?" Yeah, kind of. Or just inaccuracies between ground control, things like that. False position. Any kind of things like that. So yeah, inaccuracies in general. You there? Ah. Oh. Can't hear you. We've lost. We have lost Harley. What's happened? My internet's okay. You seem to have frozen. For quite a technical game, we're having a lot of technical problems. Hello. Yes. Hello.
Yes.
You're
hello.
back.
I'm
You're
back.
back. Yeah. Yes.
I lost you too, so we were sort of frozen mid-sentence.
Yeah. I was. It was just what Crossing was mentioning in the chat about the dummy counters. Right.
What did he say?
He was just asking what they represent. Or was it just false radar readings? And I said, well, basically just inaccuracies.
Sort of general abstraction of radar, which is really necessary. If anything, there should be more of it.
Inaccurate reports from ground control intercept and things like that.
The radars, and even in 1987 were still pretty,
not perfect,
pretty wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, even now, you still get lots of not easy to read sometimes.
Yeah, indeed.
But looks like the Gepard just missed.
Yes,
only just. So now we're on top of the Hawk site.
Yes. And so we have the light barrage.
Yes, this is the inherent light barrage.
Yeah, for the protection for the sound battery, which is on the 16.
Oh, not again. I've lost you again. I must have done.
Oh, no.
In the game.
I can see you. Oh, really?
I see. Sorry, I thought you meant you had rolled a 16. My bad.
No. I need a 16.
Yes.
13. Yeah, doesn't do anything. Off you go.
Okay, so now we're on the old attack run, aren't we?
Yes. Oh, I've got visual on you now as well. So.
Oh yes, that's right.
The real counter.
Where are we here? What's your funny name? Your F. We are Sabrova. I'll put them in the same starting hex so we can get that move line, which I find very helpful.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okie doke. So presuming you're dropping something?
Yes, we are shooting rockets. And so this according to page 6, that light AA attack will not apply to the bombing run, which I still find unintuitive, but
Okay.
because it seems like it should to me, based on just game design kind of intuition, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
All right.
I went on the forums as soon as I learned about this and asked about it just to kind of make sure, right? Because it seems to me like that's half the point of the design.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the wording is after all AAA and SAM attacks are resolved, may then start a bombing run. So let me make sure. Maybe if my IP is in the previous hex, then it will apply. But I think the IP.
Yeah.
Where is the IP?
Rockets.
Is it in the hex or thereafter? I guess it's probably one hex.
It's a level. It's a level bombing profile.
Yeah, it's a level bombing profile. So IP is one hex, so it will apply.
Ah,
okay, that makes more sense. So it would only apply if I were 3 hexes away and doing a missile attack. Then it would not apply, which still seems unfair.
Yes.
But nevertheless, it does apply here. That's a minus 1, I think. Or is it a light?
Yeah, it's just a -1 at low.
I believe a light is -2, I think.
At deck, yeah. Are you deck now? Oh, you're at deck now. So yeah.
Yes. I have to be deck now, I believe.
Okay.
For my rocket profile.
Okay. So yeah, -2 then.
Okay, let me get to the ground attack table where I should be anyway.
So these are the 27.
This is a level profile on the deck.
So rocket pods are just a 1, aren't they?
Yeah. What profile is this, Sam? Did we decide that was a C, I believe?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
So it's a C. We're attacking on the deck. That's a 0. The AAA mods are -2.
Rocket pods is +1.
Rocket pods is +1, so that's just a -1.
Yep.
And then we are our strength is doubled versus
against Sam's, yeah.
Rockets is X2. Yeah, against Sam. So this will be on the 4 column then. I'm doing 2 shots.
Okay.
That should put me on the 4 column.
Yep.
If I used my other 2, that would put me on the 8 column, which is only a little bit better, right? Yeah. Actually. So the 4 column is quite reasonable. Getting a 5 roll, I think.
Yeah.
So roll once here, I believe. The 4 column.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I'm just so I got to redo our.
No problem.
Seems to have reset when you popped out and popped back in. It's reset the cameras, so just need to pop those back out. Okay, yeah, I think we're there. Go. Sorry, yes.
Okay, so I believe it's just the 1 roll here.
4 at -1, yeah?
Yeah. Really nice and high. 10. It's not really high, so that's a 9, which is still a 2, I believe, on the 4 column.
I'm not getting you.
Hang
on. Do you want to just do a roll again? Don't worry about the result. Just roll it again, see if it pops up.
No. I sent a sync request. Here, I'll roll 1d10.
No.
In that?
No. Okay.
I can leave and rejoin if you'd like.
I think it's probably better if I do it. Let's come back in. What the hell are you doing, Vassal? Okay, do you want to do another roll just to check?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, see it now.
See those?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it was 10, what did you say?
Yeah, so it was a 10, which -1 is a 9, which is a 2 on the 4 column.
It's a 2, yeah.
Yeah. So we will need above
Need a 10 or
a
more.
7 to 9 to have any effect here.
7 to 9 is on a 2 is no effect. It's 10, isn't it?
I say we'll need above that.
Above that, yeah.
So we'll need above that to have any effect.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, you
14. That is an H, which I believe puts it out of action.
Yes.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and so we have one more movement point. I suppose we should get the heck out of this. Hex. I have to turn my rear to 308, which I don't like. But I don't see any. It doesn't seem worthwhile to fly straight at him, does it?
No.
And that will also incur a... It's worth using a marker for that.
For what?
For the end of movement phase deck shot.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So after the movement phase, you'll get something. Sure. So you can use that maybe.
Nice. That works.
Remind us, we almost missed it last time. So that's 1 of 2.
Hmm.
Now, what are those dastardly AAA concentrations? Are those target profile? I think they have a lower target profile. A maybe. Which unfortunately makes them pretty squirrely versus anti-radiation. Or no, their target profile C. It says here. Never mind. Okay, so it is a valid target for my anti-radiation missile. But if you shut down,
so where are we talking about here? Sorry.
We're talking about from Gromov. I have to decide basically what to do with my anti-radiation missile or missiles on Gromov right here.
Yes.
And there's this AAA here, which could be a target, but the game.
The get pods. Oh,
there's one right under. There's a light A concentration right under the.
Oh, is it?
Right
yeah.
So if I shot at that, the problem is that they can just come back on at will. I don't really suffer.
No, true.
The radar shutdown, which is kind of the game, and then there's this Roland here.
Well, are those light actually radar controlled? It's a standard barrage, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's right. There's no fire can, so I probably can't even shoot them.
Yeah, no, there's no radar there.
It's the Soviet ones that had the little radar truck. So I could engage this guy with a strafing run, which is probably better than using my anti-radiation missile, I would think. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, and be right in there. A dash, so I guess we'll have to do that. 1.
Hang on a minute. I'll check my Roland. It's got partial on you.
Yeah, Roland, I think it's 2 for long.
Yeah, it's too far away, yeah. Keep going. There we go. He's a bit drunk.
Yeah, my problem is my my transmit button for Discord is messing up my messes up my interface pretty bad.
Okay, so I get a light shot at you at 1 hex range because it's a.
Yeah, he's on the side there, but it's the
yeah. So
hopefully the intent is clear.
15. No. Keep going.
Okay. And so we're on a strafe here.
So I get another shot, don't I, at the start?
From
Keeping
what?
from the light. So the light
Oh yes,
shot
right. Of
you
course,
at
yeah,
one
yeah,
hex.
yeah,
Now it's a
yeah.
0
This is the
hex.
This is the kind that
Yeah.
is full flower.
Nope. Still missed.
I hate that feeling of shooting those light A's, right? As your enemy stupidly flies through them and is unpunished. Yes, that's a good point. I probably only would have done the one playing alone.
Okay. So it's a -2 on your bomb run anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just oh, I forgot the bomb site value. The bomb site value of this M is a 27M is a +1 bomb site, I believe. Yes. +1 bomb site, 0 target profile, 0 on the deck. Minus, is that -2 from the A profile?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what, -1 so far.
Yep.
And I think that's it. Sorry,
Did you get? It's a 30mm gun. Did you get the +1 for that?
Oh yes, there we go. So it evens out to
23. No, sorry. Your yeah, it's a 30. Is it a 30? Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that big fat 30mm gun on the MiG-27s. Very nice.
So it's a 0 on the 4 table then.
The 0 on the 4 with the old calculation is what, the 1x the number of attacking aircraft, which is still luckily still 4.
Yeah.
Ooh, but a 6 is
that's a 1.
That's a 1. It's something.
Okay.
Which is, you need to roll above a
15
above a 14. Yeah. So not the greatest, but also not the worst. Here we go. Oh, 13. No effect. And now I roll my
depletion.
Yeah, depletion.
And it's
even one more would have been 2, right? No, 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, depletion is what, -3, I think, on strafe?
I think so.
The gun on the MiG-27M's depletion is a 4.
Yes.
We
yeah,
like
7
nice
sounds right, because we've been here before,
like nice and high here. Oh, it's still depleted.
Not quite enough. Yeah. 7 comes a 4. 4 is the depletion for the gun, so yeah.
So we are depleted for the guns on Gromov, but he is not... we've not seen the last of him yet. There is at least one anti-radiation missile left on the old fuselage of one of them, which I guess in the other one's home. But
okay. So that's the 2. That's it's your 4 move, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's your 4 moves. So it's my chit. It's 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Wowie.
So let's get the inevitable over. We'll do 308. Who will... don't we need to dash, do we? No. Just combat, I think.
Gromov will also be taking a little light attack there at the end.
So... yeah, that is 4, so... 1 and...
Oh, right into the tailpipe, eh?
Well, seems rude not to.
Yep.
3. And we will... we'll try a BVR there. So you spotted me, so 308 gets replaced with...
drum roll for the reveal.
Completely unsurprising. Danish F-16s.
Horntail. Those damn Danes.
Whoops. Okay. So BVR of 9. Need to check the aggression value, which is what I've been rolling really abysmally up the whole
Yes, me
entire
too.
game. Well, not as bad as me. I think I've got a +1 once. I
Yeah,
think
I've
that was
had
my
mostly zeros, I believe. My aggression have been good.
that my yeah that +1 was from my ace M15 team.
The ace himself.
Yeah, completely useless buggers. Right, so these guys are, I'm pretty sure they're regular.
Yes, we're definitely regular. I'll go ahead and roll for us. A 10, that should be a 0. Nope, another 0.
NATO, other NATO is regular, yeah. Okay, regular, need a high roll. 11 is very average, but
Should be a
it's
0.
at least a 0.
Yeah.
That's not bad for me. That's quite good.
Yeah, 10 to 14 for the regulars is a nice fat probability range.
Yeah. Okay. So, BVR shot. So no modifier for the aggression, and we're the same altitude, so it should be just a straight roll. Yes. So on a 9. Nope.
Oh,
Okay,
it is a failure to communicate.
so we might as well do the old move in and
From
try and
the
engage.
rear.
Try and engage. So you are detected as a 10. My aggression value is 0. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Let me just check something. No, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, it's straight roll. I think on a 10. Okay, I roll. Yes, I engage.
That'll do it. And so for me, it's a 0, but you're behind me, which makes it a -1.
And I'm undetected as well, so...
Yes, so I will need to be a 15 or above to engage you.
No.
Oh, good.
Okay. So, I have attack and surprise at your disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
Right, so maneuver ratings, just the stand. There's no maneuver ratings change. There's
Yeah, this is
combat
my
maneuver.
chance to. I think this is my chance to disengage, right?
You can choose disengagement. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I will go ahead and try to disengage there.
Yeah. Okay, you are laden, aren't you?
Yes. They
So you're a
don't
2.
jettison, do they? Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought on a surprise.
No. It's just a I mean, there's no roll for disengage, right? It's just an announcement, and then
Yeah,
it gives you a -2 on morale, unfortunately. But
yes.
we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, it makes it tougher for me to hit you, and you don't get a shot anyway because you're disengaging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the mover differential, I'm a 9, and you are a 2, so it's +7. Ouch. Aggression.
Not good.
Don't know what your aggression is.
My aggression's a 0.
0, so there's no differential there. Geometry, I have a +1 because I'm behind you, so that's a +8. I have surprise, so that's a +11. You are disengaging, so that's a +9. So I'm on the 2 table with a +9. Wow. Okie doke. Here we go. A 19 is three possible hits.
Sure. Still not 4 shots. Wow.
Still not 4
What do you need
shots,
to What do you need to do to get 4 shots?
Well, one more. It's been that kind of evening, hasn't it? One more to get hit. There was one less to get the initiative.
Yeah.
There was one more to hit you with
classic DRM game.
Yeah,
Everyone matters.
Yes. Okay, so we'll have one shot. The combat value is a +3. but we also have the gun, so we make it a +4 with the additional undepleted weapon. So 1 shot on +4.
Oh, those AIM-9Ls are brutal.
Yeah, if I could at least roll decently, yes, I would agree with you. That's +4 is just 1 damaged. I just got
So
on
that's
the
the one of the 3 +4. Yeah, that's 1 damage. So we have to allocate now or later. We allocate later, right? Yeah, we allocate later. So that's 1 damage. Up to 2 more shots.
I'll take another shot with a +4. 11 is a miss.
It's an innie.
And we might as well take the last one. And a miss. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so we have
1 damaged. Right up behind you. Surprise.
Right, these guys have
damage.
some of these guys have used their weapons, so I have to make sure which craft is which here.
Yeah.
And also we should mark off each a fuel usage there. There we are. Okay, so allocating the damage here.
So I do the depletion first. So it's a minus.
Oh yeah, sorry.
-2. Yep.
It's a 1, so
yes.
that will.
Yeah, definitely deplete. Okay.
Yeah, that will deplete you. And 1 is the one where it depletes everything, right? But these are 9L carriers only, right? Or does it deplete the gun when you roll a 1? One's kind of the bogey roll, right? If the modified result is a 1 or
2
less.
weapons. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's weaponless now.
I remember that because I hit one of those on the exact same type of unit,
right?
A Danish F-16, and I said that's kind of feels bad.
Right. Well, it couldn't have got much worse. I mean, well, I did just get a damage.
Could have 1 more innie. So I rolled a 2 for the allocation. You want to keep that, or
doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah.
It matters for me.
Well, yes, but I mean, it's whatever you rolled. Whatever you rolled.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a 2. That's craft number 1, which is damaged.
Wow. So he might as well just fly home. Because he'd emptied everything into most of the sky.
See, for Cap, yeah, Cap, he actually has to abort, I think.
Well, there's no point. Well, there was
all
point
air
anyway.
weapons are depleted. Yeah, that's the abort condition.
Yep. There's not a lot of point. Well, in the morale check, even.
Yeah, maybe visual detection, right? Let's see. So, and radar actually for use. So we rolled the damage check. Now I guess we're straight into morale, right? Or the allocation. So we're straight into morale.
Yes. So
not very
combat.
Not very good for me, really. It's not very good for me because I have all those minuses. So let's see. We have a 0. We were disadvantaged, which is a -1. We were damaged, which is a -1. And we were disengaging, which is a -2. So that's a fat -4. That's really the downside for disengaging when you're disadvantaged, is that you double up on your minus. Right?
Yeah, well, if you want to keep out of the way, you kind of tend to want to stay out of the way after
yeah,
that
we
position.
try to extend, as they say, which is a fancy way of saying fly away. We're -4 in air-to-air combat, which is not good. Oh, that's an abort. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So we are jettisoning everything and aborting.
No, at least there was a point. And I'll roll for mine. Enemy aircraft damage is a +1. That's it. And had surprise is a +1. 10 goes to 12. 12 was a aggression -1 anyway. Okay.
All right, so we are. Let's see. We are aborted, and technically our aggro is also full minus.
Yeah, -3. Okay.
So that's a strike for the good, or the bad guys, as it were.
Yes.
And my boys are still fully acquired, so there's a little bit of wrestling to get out of there.
Yes, I think he came out on top of that. I think.
I wish I had those rockets left.
My hawk failed. My Gepard failed. My flat failed. My BVR engagement failed.
Yeah.
Got behind you. Did get the engagement. Damaged one of you and lost all my weapons.
Scared the heck out of them, though.
Yeah, but yes, I can't really afford to just have one of my caps just do one attack and then disappear off the map. I don't have that many. All right. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. Okay. Cool. So that was my first flight.
Yeah. How many did he moved? What?
Yeah, that was 4. So yeah, he moved on.
Okay.
To we need to do a scatter though, don't we?
I don't scatter because I was disengaged.
Oh right. Okay. I need to.
Which is little solace, consolation.
And I'm facing a hex side. Roll a 4. So I go 1 to the side, so I end up on top of the airfield.
No, just land.
I'm not sure. Is it open? I'm not sure.
Yeah, Maribo's open. It's a very low capacity or low size. So the runway requirement for the Fighting Falcon is only 2. So you could.
You could land there. Yes,
you have
I'm on the deck.
Go around, I think, but yeah, you could land there.
Well, I could just head off the board. It's not far.
Yeah, it seems easier.
Okay, so second flight. Let's see if we can do something a little bit more, a bit better. I'll chew up some of the obvious ones. 201 will move 1 and turn. That's 2. 108. Move another one. 402, move another one, and 204, move another one. There's the 5. Back
Alrighty. Quick 5. Let's see. We have this little bad man's down here. Yeah. I would like to temporize until he has to move. 3. I think luckily we have a strong temporizing force here. So we'll go ahead and move Q. 1. We will move in 1. Then there is the matter of Q, N, and D. Ah, yes, there is D. D should.
Crossing says, watching you play this has influenced by SOE Lysander from Historic Wings. Okay. Oh, Edge of Dogfights. Yes. Yeah, I've
D is
got that.
climbed
Yeah.
one.
And some miniatures. Excellent. Well, okay.
Right, so that's my 3.
Bit of inspiration for crossing at least. That's great. Okay, mine 4 flights.
All right, I'm going to take my quick little break here while you move your 4 flights, and I will be back.
Yes, okay. I think that's probably everybody. I've lost the server again. Might as well move Mister for really a lot of point, but might as well. So he's going 4-1, 2, 3. 4. Okay. Dashwoods on deck. One, 2, 3, 4. And boys will go. It's 4 flights, isn't it? So you do. So anybody else has 205 to move. I'll have to wait for him to come back for those two. 1, 2, 3. What's his fuel like? 4. 4. Should be 9. 3, 4, 10. 5. Yeah, we might as well try and engage here. Aggression -2, that's the problem, but click off a fuel. And yeah, have to do the combat with that, and then 205 and move, and then I think I'm done. I think everybody else is either has moved. Yeah, I should have been using the small initiative counters rather than the big ones, because I lost one of the dummies, which meant I only had nine flights, but never mind. Right. While we wait for that, I've got something to show you guys. While we have that break, I went to the Royal International Air Tattoo and RFF on the weekend. You may have seen some live streams from there, short live streams I got while I was actually there. Got a really good position by the runway, just where the airplanes start to take off, just at the head of the runway, and so it was quite good. But also in the static display, had a look around and found a couple of interesting aircraft, particularly relevant to what we're playing here. What we actually have is
All right, thank you for accommodating my little.
That's all right. I've moved a little bit. I had to stop because we got to do something. But yeah, in So at the air show I went to on the weekend. So got a picture here that's come up. I don't know if you can see it, Harley. It's broadcasting on the channel, but it's a Canadian Alpha Jet on the tarmac. So had a good look at that. So yeah, it wasn't a German one.
An Alpha Jet, yeah. An Alpha Jet. All those here.
Yeah. So there's some here.
Quite a look at them.
Yes, indeed. And also next door, I'm hoping I'm going the right way on the was, can you believe it, a Danish F-16B.
Oh.
Not an A. It was a B. And yeah.
B.
Yeah, so got a few pictures of that. You see a better one. And you can see the sidewinders on the end, or mock-ups of sidewinders on the wingtips. But yeah, very nice. And actually got to talk to one of the pilots. And I actually told him that I was actually playing this game and I was using Danish F-16s. And he says, yeah, F-16s will win every time. And I was like, well, they're not doing that well.
That's what they all say. Don't
I know. I said up against.
I remember I read I watched actually. It was an old BBC radio interview with a Hurricane pilot. Early Hurricanes as well, right?
Yeah.
He was all exactly the same way, right? He was all very much, the Hurricanes extraordinary,
Yes.
They say the Hurricanes is bad, but I reckon they dig,
Yeah. Well, I said we were up against MiG-23s, and he said, "Oh, that's no problem. You deal with that easily."
Yeah, I would think that's pretty true.
Yeah, except in this game, it's being pretty bloody tough. But he wished me good luck anyway on the game. I think it was probably the weirdest conversation he'd had all day, standing around with people, gulping and taking pictures and stuff like
that. That may not be the weirdest.
I mean, I must admit, He had the green flight suit on, and the aviator reflective glasses as well, so he looked the part.
Oh yeah.
But yes,
they come standard, I imagine.
yeah, indeed.
Imagine in 1987 in Kiel seeing a 4 MiG-23s overhead would be interesting.
Yeah. Just stop that. There was one other thing, but I'll have to find it. Which I think is probably relevant, and I think I've got this right. Sorry, just finding it in all the. Where were we? Yes. So I also found this, which I think is an Mi-8. It's a Czech one, not a Russian one, Soviet one, but so I think that's an Mi-8. As far as I could tell, it looked like an Mi-8, but there wasn't a little placard in front of it, so I couldn't tell. And there wasn't anybody around it. No, none of the pilots or anything were there, so I couldn't tell. But as far as I can tell, I think it's an Mi-8, which of course is in this game as well.
Yes, I have no such photographs of a Soviet MiG-23.
Yeah,
The best I can provide is an East German MiG-23 with the same armament and 1:72 scale on my camera.
Right, there we go. Model, lovely. Okay. So yeah, I mean that was the only sort of Soviet or Russian thing there actually I could see at all was just the helicopter. So nothing else. Probably not surprising. Probably not.
Yes,
surprising.
I imagine they're sort of short on participation these days for the air shows.
Although
maybe not even invited.
Probably the highlight on the photographs. I'm just trying to pick it up here, which was quite a thing. If I can. Yeah. We came across this. The Messerschmitt ME262. So
that is super cool. I mean, just to be able to hear that.
Yeah, the guy actually standing behind the guys who are looking into cockpit. He actually piloted that plane. It actually flew. It actually did aerobatics. Incredible. I know. Yeah, it was.
What did you do? Some loops?
Yeah, there's sort of flybys, you know, rolls and stuff like that. Yeah, fine. Apparently, it's not an original. Apparently, there's an American company who has decided it was a very good idea to build a few of these recreations, basically. I suppose you could call it a replica. I suppose you could call it a replica or recreation, but it actually does fly and everything. And they had given one of them to the Messerschmitt Museum in Germany, and they'd flown it over from the Messerschmitt Museum all the way over to RAF to show it off.
Quite a flight.
And I'm not sure if I got the. Just looking at my. Yeah, there we go. That's the front of it, and that's just after it's landed. So it just came in, and they put the fence around it and put the chocks on and stuff. So yeah, and I think that's the killer photo there. We have the 262 with a Gloucester Meteor.
That is cool.
Provided by Martin Baker, who are the guys who make ejector seats these days. And that flies as well, but it didn't fly on the day. There was something wrong with it, so it was just static. So they put the two together. So and I believe in combat they never met. The Gloucester Meteor never met an ME262. So
I wouldn't think so, but I'm not an expert.
Yeah, that's what I understand. And so they actually met here. But that's quite a thing.
That is cool.
So yeah. Anyway, that was more happier times with the aircraft rather than what's going on here. So I've just activated
nice long fuselage on that Meteor.
Yes. Yeah, very nice, very nice looking aircraft as well. Both of them actually. Let's face it, both.
Imagine that gives it pretty strange rudder control.
I don't know. They were more manoeuvrable than the 262s. The 262s were faster, but the Meteors were more manoeuvrable. So I understood they were quite good to fly.
I would think.
The reports. And they were on an announcement. They were talking while the 262 was flying around. They actually had a recording of a P-51 Mustang pilot who said he was flying along towards the end of the war, and he looked down and he saw a 262 at lower altitude. So he dived on it, and as he dived on it, he got spotted by the pilot clearly, and the pilot just put his foot down, and it just went away. It pointed the nose up and just went, and he didn't get even close to getting a shot on it, even though he dived on it. It was just too fast.
Wow.
It went away, and he kind of shrugged his shoulders and then poodled off.
Gotta get some of these jets.
Yeah. So yeah. Right. So back to the game. I've activated boys, and he's moved
Da boys.
over here, and with a huge amount of trepidation. I must check actually if he's no, he's still got his weapons. I'm gonna try and do a BVR shot at Glasgow, seeing as he's spotted. So
Naughty Glaskov has all the way over Keel.
so it's not likely. His aggression value -2, so it needs to be an 11 to engage, and with a 6 he doesn't.
Yeah, that's the thing about those F-16As is that normally you can continually try to re-engage the BR, but if there's only one distance, not so much.
Yeah. So I could try and do a standard air-to-air engagement because they're 1 hex away. Oh, go on. Might as well try. So you're detected. My aggression value so I need a 12. I'll probably get bounced here. Oh, I actually do engage. My God.
13. There we go.
So I am undetected. I'm not sure what your aggression value is.
We are -2 now with Glasgow,
Okay.
and so that means a 16 or more, I believe.
Yeah.
Undetected in the day. The
I'm
reason why
not-
detection is so very important.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It's the difference.
Oh, you're
between
you're disordered as well. It's another -1.
Oh yes, that's true. Yes. So I really need a 17 now. We're getting up to that is
something.
the
Yeah, I think so.
that's the light AA barrage value, right?
Mm.
So let's go with the old 17. I'll take.
No.
11 won't do it.
So it is a surprise.
Let's see. So I'm going to be on the air-to-air morale table. Question is whether I risk a disengage. I think I should. So I think we will disengage.
You're a +4. I'm a +9. So maneuver.
Yes, we are clean, but we are on the deck, which is not where you want to be in a MiG-23, according to this game.
Okay, so you have a maneuver marker.
Yes, I do. I
So
have lots
it's a
of bad stuff going on
-2
for me.
So you're on a -2. Maneuver differential, therefore, is at a 5. Aggression's the same, we're both -2. Geometry.
The side should be a 0, I think.
Yeah. Yes, so there's a 0 on geometry. You're disordered. So where are we? So it's a -2 for the maneuver marker.
Well, this is your.
So my one, yeah. Sorry, yeah. So it's +5.
Maneuver, yeah.
+5. You are disordered. +6. I have surprise. +9. You're disengaging.
-2 for my disengage, and then the aggression differential. I'm at -2.
You're disadvantaged as well. Actually, no, that's for you. That's for you, not for me.
Yeah.
So that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7 +7. +7 for 2 aircraft. Ooh.
Wow, that's got to be the max, right?
23. That's 4 shots. Yeah.
All of those wingtip 9Ls.
Yes. Okie doke. You're disengaging anyway.
Yes, we're trying to get out of there, but there might be some fireworks over Kiev.
Shot resolution, so we got +3 on the. Well, we might use the guns and have the 9Ls in reserve, actually. So yeah, so it's +3, +4 for the second weapon. Is +4 first shot.
That's a lot.
16.
16 is a shot down.
Ah, now we're cooking.
My dog started barking immediately.
Well, I'm not surprised. He just got shot. There's good support from them.
All right, let's keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
Option if you want.
Yeah, keep going, I think. Second roll. 10 plus 4 is 14 as a damage.
Damage.
I think I should keep firing because I'm probably not going to get as good a... Because this guy's probably going to end up...
It is a turkey shoot.
Yeah, and he's -2 aggression value already, so let's face it, he's not going to really hang around for very long. So third shot is a miss. And let's go for the fourth shot.
13 is another miss.
Yeah, should have stopped, shouldn't I? Okie doke. So that's shot resolution, so depletion. So I've got a -3 on my guns.
Yes.
An 8 is no. So I've got a 3 on my guns, so yeah. Weapons survive. That's a bit different from the other end F-16.
Mm-hmm.
Damage allocation you've done.
No, we have not done that.
Oh, you haven't done it. Okay.
So the slight wrinkle with allocation is that the damage could be allocated to the shot down aircraft, which is would not be good for you. It would be great for me. So let's see. 1d10 with no modifiers. The shoot down goes to number two roll with 4. That's a 1 or C1. But
yeah, it's number 1.
Bring up the chart. I'm going to mark a fuel here as well. Okay, so fuel. So number 1 is KIA. Also going to make an entry on my VP
Do a bailout roll.
Yeah, I was just making sure. I'm trying to make an entry every time something that affects VPs happens.
Okay.
So I noted that. The shoot down here. And yeah. Oh, we need to allocate the damage.
Yes.
So that was allocated to craft 1.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is 8, which is
number 4.
Craft 4. Okay. So bringing me down into the 2 range, which ironically does not affect my maneuver rolls. Okay. So now we are on to, as you said, the this bailout happens after. Now we take the morale check on Glasgow, which I don't think it's going to be very good.
No.
It's a 9. That's got to be a 9. It's going to be
aggression value -2.
-1.
You're disadvantaged. You were disengaging.
So is he going to, let's see, can we point -4? I believe yes.
4,
so
6,
that's
7, -7, I think. Yeah.
That's an abort. He's
yes.
abort.
He
is tucking tail and running.
Yes. And for mine, aggression value -2. Had surprise +1. And +2 for the damage and shot down. So that's actually a +1.
No.
Keeping up my I don't think I've got above 10 yet with any of my morale checks.
Mm-hmm. So that's a disorder for him.
That's a disorder, aggression value -1, so he's on -3.
Disorder -2, I think, right? I could be wrong. But
oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But he's
I keep looking at the BVR combat. I don't know why.
He is tired, I suppose, is the best way to put it.
Yeah, so he's -3. And
pulling all those G's to pull off that guns shot on a big bird with its wings out.
And he is disordered.
Okay, and so now we are on to scatter.
Yep.
I think I'm facing straight down, am I not?
I'm on the hex spine.
Where's my little scatter table here?
I've
So
got
that's such a funny
3.
spot to find.
So I end up on top of.
We're both at deck, so we don't have to worry. But at a high altitude, that would also take you down.
Yeah, I end up on top of
I'm at
Dashwood.
5, so we go straight ahead.
I'm not supposed to be at I can't be at the same altitude as one of my other aircraft.
I think you're allowed to scatter there.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. And so I scatter. I think I get another maneuver marker potentially.
I got a 3. Oh, yeah. So yeah.
So we have 2 maneuvers, an abort, a partial, and a disorder. And I think I also take a light anti-aircraft shot here by virtue of scattering into the.
Even with my my aircraft there. So
I would think so because there's no deconfliction, is there? For,
no. Well, no, they'll fire at me if I'm not low or deck. So I'm on deck, so they can see who I am. So yeah, I suppose they do take a shot at you. Yeah, yeah. So it's light.
So otherwise I'd get a freebie out of there. Which I mean, maybe that's what's supposed to happen.
That's true. So yeah, so a light barrage on you on the deck is a 15. No. Okay.
A tentative, Sean. You don't want to be the guy who shoots down your own F-16. I've had that in my
yes, yeah.
In my game, and it was right near where we are. It was just about 4 or 5 hexes from where we are. It was
yes.
I had a Roland taking a long shot, so I salvoed in deconfliction range. Shot down an F-16.
Ouch.
Not a good feeling.
Ouch. Right. So and bailout.
Yes, of course. Always lose the bailout table here. There are. So we're doing quick CSR. So I'm on the enemy side of the front. This is an urban hex, so he will be immediately captured if he lands.
I can face
8
anywhere I like.
Is parachute marker.
So I have to turn my guy because of the scatter. So he came. Oh no, I did that wrong actually. He doesn't end up there because it's actually from the hex that the combat was in, which was there, and so actually he ends up with you actually. Is that
so
you?
We are immediately captured.
And he needs to turn. Yeah, so you're captured, okay.
Oh, well, luckily that BVR missed because we weren't supposed to do that BVR. So Mister is still close enough to ROE it out from beam. But it's fine because it didn't matter.
All right, so
that was what, second flight I think of
no. This is my second last one, so I've only got 205 to move.
Okay.
I actually should have been using the small because I've only got 9 flights.
I see.
Because I got rid of one of the dummies. So
that's right. That's an interesting result of detection phase that we didn't think about.
No, that's fair enough. So 205. So we will move forward 1 and turn. And you let me know if you want to take any shots with these SAMs.
Let's see. So we have Zayats, TF2. It's going to be too far for now, I'm sure. Zayas is at, I believe, also quite a bit too far. That's an SA6, which is a long of 5, so that's too far. If he's on the deck, Lucia's no solution. So I can't actually shoot until you are closer to TF2.
Okay, so... So then we travel 4. So if I spend a point, I can move on 20 degrees. So I'll spend another point and go 30, 60, 90, 120. And move back for 3. Moment. And twist again. And then turn again. For 4. So I basically don't move. So that's me.
Is that 2 turns in a row in the same hex and altitude band?
No. Well, okay. there was a free turn and then a proper paid for turn.
Oh, I don't know if you can do those in a row, but it doesn't matter. For loitering, I don't mind. You know, it's I think any plane can turn around
in the hex
2.8 mile, circle. So or going at slow speed. So you're max turn, but let's see. So that leaves just us, right? Mm-hmm. My ground attackers are. I want to do about only your everything. For me, the Mortail is aborted. Police is disordered. All right. Well, I guess if I'm moving out, I can just go do the obvious ones. You're finished moving, right? Everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Glasgow. I don't think he's going to get anything. He's probably going to be able to move. So we are...
He's got 2 maneuver markers. So
we're going to dash him, that's for sure. But dashing, unfortunately, on the deck is only going to give me a 5. Which is going to be cut down to, what, a 3 and then to a 2, I guess? Is it rounded up or down?
That's a good question. Fractions round up.
Okay, so we'll be with 2 movement points then.
So you were 5. You take it away, so it's 2.5 round up is 3. Then you've got another maneuver marker.
Yes, we'll be down to 2 movement points. We will use our first to get the heck out of there.
So, sorry, hang on, up to that. So 5 halved is 2.5, which becomes
3, which
means
2,
you've got
right?
2 left, and then you've got another maneuver marker, which costs another 1 to get rid of because you've got a move of 2. So you've got
so
1.
Now we're down to 1.
You've got now 1,
really.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter really.
No, really.
1 hex here. Yes. Parachute in keel. Nice place to land for the weary.
Yes.
Weary MiG-23 pilot.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit more flak over there with all the ships in the harbour. Probably some German Navy stuff there.
Yeah, you think it might be some old World War II stuff there.
I don't
You
know.
know,
Are you in a
if it
frigate
shoots
or something?
low, it shoots low, doesn't it?
Mm.
Okay, so there's Glasscock moved, and he can be fired upon by F here. If he,
Yeah,
so desired.
there's a light flak to fire at him as he's leaving that hex. So, nope, missed. Okay.
I mean, if he leaves the hex, I think the light flag does not even get to fire. I don't
Is it not?
think.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
I
not
think
firing
it.
anyway.
I'm not sure the exact sequencing, but I think if he arrives to the hex, it is.
Yeah, no, I'm not firing.
But,
Not firing the hawk. Don't think it's worth
yeah,
it.
quite a long deck shot for the old hawk. Um, all right, making reference to my plan here. I am obliged to follow it in this case.
So it's actually in the wrong hex. That should be there.
So A is going to keep going. Still facing up, I believe. Yes. P. As well. E and S move on. Then 3, 7, 4. These will move on as well then. Those. Alrighty then.
Cheers,
We've
Crossing.
moved,
Thanks for popping in and seeing us.
moved
See you next
all of
time.
our little guys over here. So now we're up to J. What does J want to do about this nefarious D? It's very hard to hit for us. What with his being on the deck and all. Oh, and I guess the Roland will have probably lost. I don't know, actually, Roland acquisition range is pretty long.
Yeah, I think he's still got it. Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Still
He did
got
not
grammar.
shoot.
Oh,
He
sorry.
didn't shoot at it,
No.
did he?
No, he has got the range to shoot. But yes.
Okay, so that means he can move it if he wants at the end of the phase.
Yeah.
J. Okay. Where is you? Okay. Where is you? Okay. Alright. I guess we can go 5 with J. Combat 5. No, let's not do that. Let's just do. I want to incur those damned Gepard shots. Yeah, we'll just do combat 5. Or 4, rather. So we're facing here. Okay. So we'll do 3, we'll not move, and then we'll move to our heart's content. There. Which basically allows you to slow down a little bit. So that's all my chapters moved. Gromov is moved. We have Yegorov, who is Yegorov is aborted. So He'll have to dash on the deck for.
Oh yeah, he's a bort
Now that
marker. It's
he's
underneath all the others.
now that he's clean, I can just see it on my table. I have the whole row is highlighted when they're boarded or disordered to make it easy. So we're at a dash of 4 here. We're gonna want to turn first to avoid bad stuff happening. Our turn at 4 is 120. Go this way. We're gonna want to go. 3, and then 4 will be over the ocean. So we're over here, and I believe we were acquired by D the whole time, fully. I don't know if D is on. I assume it's on Yegorov. It could be possibly be on Delina.
D was on Delina. So the acquisition. Was on Delina, yeah.
Alrighty, so Yegorov here. Delina is disordered. Yegorov is aborted. Ever the bane of players of this game, the rotate button is different for chits, airplanes, and that other stuff.
Is it? Right.
Yeah, for sort of status chits, it's the square brackets. Why that is Romov is moved. Everyone, Glasgow is moved. Everybody really far away, so we have to copy Cobb. Look at his radar stats right now. But the limited look down is going to kill us on the radar, so we probably shouldn't worry about it too much. So we'll do 4, I think, with Popkov.
Yeah, your sweep's just patrolling now because I've been out.
Well, setting them up for radar would be interesting, but with everything on the deck, that means I would have to be on the deck to detect them, and it's those mid-23s. It's maybe not worth it.
No.
If I want to attack, I'm going to incur the Gepard shots and flak. We have Popkov and we have I. That is right. That is I. Yes, it's I, and then there's L. It's over here. Got it. I being unacquired as things are. Stick our nose out a little bit here. It's not actually. It's just the same thing. So next turned. L. L, and I think that's it. Is L our last boy? I think so. Best man. One hit versus the nefarious D, or 205. fast. We will sprint L. And 8, which is my max dash, I believe, here. High, the old mid-23s.
Okay.
And that is it. I think I moved out.
Yeah, that's
So
everything.
we'll be shortly on to, and I've noted that fuel.
Yeah. It's on to the track phase.
Or L. So yes, we'll be on the track.
So I'll roll on the E table.
Mm-hmm.
A 19, which is nothing.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Absolutely
Incredible.
nothing.
A 12 on the C is also nothing.
Nothing. Right.
Wow. No change.
That was not very interesting. Okay, Sam acquisition.
Yes. So you should have some acquiring to do. Let's see.
Get rid of Grey Moth, I think.
The Danish one is out of action, actually. So.
Don't think I'll bother with.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Keeping hold of that one either.
So did anyone else shoot? I don't think so. So if nobody else shot, the rest are free to do what they want.
I don't think E was looking at anything. F was looking at Glasgow, but I don't think there's a lot of point. So pull that back. He wasn't looking at anything. Okay, so with the Roland, I suppose we better look at J, I think. On spot J. So it is detected. Any defensive jamming?
None to speak of.
No, okay. And in on the deck, it's just a straight roll, I think. Distance 1, 2, 3. No, that's for attack, isn't it? No. So yeah, so straight roll on target detected. Line 13 is full. So flip. I'll put it there, unambiguous. E will what's my detection range? Okay. We'll try for L. He's within range. So he is detected. Any jamming?
None to speak of.
Oh, so it's straight roll again. Yes. A D. D will try and spot. Try and spot L as well, actually. So again, same roll. And 9 is partial. Okay, and F. Let's just turn that range on. Oh. Nope. Nope. Are we there? Somebody's range is still on. Is it his? Yeah, that's it. And F. Can't really see anything. I could try and see Glasgow, but I don't think there's a lot of point in it. And I think that's all. And A is out of the game anyway, so I'll get rid of that counter. Okay, yeah, that's my acquisitions.
Okie dokie. Let's see, we have TF1, which can acquire just 7, I believe, is my memory.
Something's got acquisition range.
I believe for those radars, those ship radars, right? Just find my mouse for 1 second. There we go.
So I'm trying to spot something's got its acquisition range. No, that's weird. What's got its acquisition range?
So we can't spot 205, but we can try to spot the aborting 16. That's useful for us. So we will just sit on TF1. TF2 will try to spot 205.
That's it.
Having previously spotted, I think. So I think mine already on there. Yeah, so we'll be maintaining on 205, which is nice permissive roll.
Yeah, minus
so
2
the
for
deck,
the
so we're -2.
Yeah.
5 minus 2 is 3, which still leaves us at a partial, so it gets
Yes.
downgraded. We also have Belush at 14, which is still within its acquisition range. A 3, which -2 is 1, which is a
Lose it.
incredibly a loss.
Wow.
Lost the top.
Stuck behind a
Which
building.
I think is kind of on brand for an SA4.
Yeah.
Let's see, in Zayat.
Was on a partial. So
Zayat is in A, still in range. And there's my big one. So he's going to be a full. Alright, so Zayat is full. We did TF2. Did TF1, which is nothing. Cherpashka is still out of range. Useless animal there. And we could grab it with haste. Let's see what happens with haste as well. An 11 on the detected on the deck becomes a 9, which is partial. So we've replaced one
SA4 with
one SA4 with another, and that's the end of mine. Unless there's a.
Okay.
So I've rolled out an SA12 that I can use. Fortunately not.
Okay, so admin phase. Disorder recovery.
Yeah, so they cannot recover if they've been acquired in some other circumstances. Namely, if they've been in air combat.
Yeah. No, there's no recovery.
Acquired is the big one, though. Acquired is the easiest way to kind of keep them from being able to recover easily.
Yeah. Just these two, so no.
Oh yeah, also attacked by SAMs as well.
Yeah.
But let's see. So I have what? Delina.
Oh, we got the light flak shot.
Oh yes, the light flag shots, of course.
Yeah.
Let's be sure we added all of them. I think Glasgow gets one too because he never
No.
got off the deck. So it'll be Glasgow, Vromov, and Saprova.
Okay, so Glasgow on the deck 15. Nope. Gromov.
Let's
Nope.
see, the small arms barrage is 17, isn't it? I think it's especially.
Small arms. Sorry, yeah, small
Yeah,
arms.
it's especially weak.
And
But it's fun when it happens.
Serbova. Nope. I think that's it, isn't it?
You have Gromov as well.
I did Gromov.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Glasgow. Yeah, that's it. And dummies.
I have any undetected? I guess my lights will flip. There's not many of them. Can helicopters? They flip at deck only. I think I remember reading that. All helicopters, yes, at the deck. So that means that D will in fact not flip. Everybody else is already undetected. So I guess I will generate dummies on Q and N.
Right, dummies. And
So my dummies, do we have any natural 20 candidates? I think I have one. Dolina has not been acquired by Sam during that turn.
No.
Actually, did Dolina move?
I
think Dolina didn't move.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, so we're moving him 8 then.
But he was acquired. I took it away.
Ooh. Okay. 3, 4. Eight. So he's 8 away. And he was acquired by whom?
He won't still be acquired, but he was acquired by, I think it was D.
So he has to be acquired during the turn to not roll. So I think he can roll for the natural 20. Fortunately, he's one hex away from his rally point, which is a shame. So it has to be a true 20. Oh, is he 0? Lena is -2, so never mind. Doesn't even get to roll for that. Other disordered candidates, I think there are none. A lot of aborted candidates. Saprova. Had it wrong on my chart. Also aborted. So yeah, no, unfortunately, none of those fun 20 rolls. And radar shutdowns, I think there are none to roll for.
Well, the shutdowns I have are from heavy damage anyway, so not coming back.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
Yep. I think I agree. That's it for the turn. That was turn 7.
It is by our standards about on time.
Yeah, again, we seem to time it very well per turn. Good. All right. Well, thank you everybody in the chat for keeping tabs on us, and yeah, it was quite a lot happening that turn.
Good.
Quite a lot happening.
Yeah, a nice decent day. A nice. It's a nicely poised game.
Yes.
You never could have guessed at the start of that turn what would have happened up here exactly.
No. Yeah. That was
Both
just
flights aborted, but the SAM was destroyed. Oh,
yes, that was destroyed. And
six and six and one, half a dozen in the other. Maybe like 3 or 4 in one.
well, yeah, I think
7 or 8 in the other.
I think the
Or
major thing was
eight or nine.
the F-16 running out of weapons. I think was the big thing.
Yeah, boy, they just held down the
Yeah. They
weapon
got
release.
too trigger happy, guys. Come on. Oh well. Well, they made a contribution at least. Good. All right. Well, hopefully reconvene next week, same time, same place. So everybody in the chat, thanks very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. Where's the end? That's interesting. Can't find the turn the stream off button. See if I can go back in, find it. There we go. Right, cheerio.
Cheerio. Good round.